From the Spongebob game getting deleted to something removed this week, here are 15 games banned from Roblox, and you've probably played at least one of these. Just hopefully not Social Simulator. In all caps, it claims you'll get free followers, and it actually wasn't clickbait. Unlike a ton of sites that have this promise, this was legit, and after playing for only a couple hours, a ton of botted accounts would just start boosting your following. Now this is very against the Roblox rules, and a few days later it was rightfully banned. But it's what happened to the players that shocked everyone. Thousands of people got their accounts deleted and may never get them back. If you're an OG Roblox player, you probably know about Vehicle Simulator. This has been around since 2014, and to this day still gets millions of visits. So let me tell you about the guy who created it. He's called Sim Builder and has been making Roblox games since 2008, or at least he was, until he got put in handcuffs. Yeah, in 2023, Roblox hosted an event and only the world's top developers were invited. Sim Builder was not one of them, but he showed up anyway and tried to break into the building. So the police showed up and he was jailed for over a year. That's when Roblox banned Sim Builder permanently from the game. But Vehicle Simulator could still be played. You just can't view his profile anymore, and it's definitely never gonna get updated again. What you gotta remember is that at the end of the day, Roblox is a kid's game. So when you see stuff dropping like Shower Simulator, it's obvious who's actually playing this. It's been around since 2017, and while it may have started off as some kind of joke or a lazy way to get players, it ended up attracting the worst kind of people. Basically, it was full of weirdos who were doing super illegal stuff. Like, you don't have to be smart to know this game had to be taken down and quick. Many copies of Shower Simulator have shown up over the years and come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. Like, there was a game called Public Bathroom Simulator that was kind of the same thing, but the creators didn't want it to be used for inappropriate stuff. They couldn't keep up with all of the creeps and instead just gave up and took down the game themselves. And that's not the only type of game that keeps showing up and then getting banned. A couple years ago, someone made a Roblox map called the Russian Sleep Experiment, and while it's obviously based on the creepypasta, this game took it way too far. Basically, you could spawn any NPC you wanted and then experiment on them. As fast as they could, Roblox quickly rushed in and banned it. But it wasn't the first, because years before that, there was a game named Robio that did something similar. It was super graphic for a Roblox game and obviously got banned because of it. Did you know there's a Roblox game that's been around since 2010 and yet it was banned for the dumbest reason in 2020? Terror in Bikini Bottom was a classic game where you take out zombies in the Spongebob universe. Not to mention, there were all types of bosses throughout the map based on characters from the show, and you could just take them out for rewards. After 10 years of being loved, it was copyright striked, and when people begged the creator to just remove the Spongebob stuff and keep the game up, he refused. He said it would take away the whole point and that no one would care anymore. Eventually, he did remake the whole thing with a new name called Untitled Zombie Game, but sadly, the new version only has 70,000 visits. One of the most popular Roblox games to get banned is Meep City, which has over 16.2 billion visits. It's a roleplay hangout server that seemed super innocent and fun on the surface, but it quickly turned into one of the most evil games. It started off with thousands of people using the game to talk inappropriately, and there are groups of players all over the world e-dating each other through Meep City and hosting inappropriate parties without even knowing who they were talking to. This problem got so bad that the devs just stopped caring, so Roblox stepped in. After 5 years of illegal stuff happening, the game was put under review and temporarily banned. This forced the devs to make changes like removing parties, but it literally just destroyed the player count. With less and less people online, the only ones left were about to take it to the next level. Because in the last few years, Roblox has made UGC clothes easier than ever to make, and sadly this has meant extremely inappropriate avatars and emotes are everywhere. Now this is already a problem, but Meep City had its very own custom avatar system and a way to give yourself a bio that was used for dating. According to a lot of players, Meep City is a weirdo's paradise. Roblox had no choice but to step in again and force Meep City to remove avatars and bios. And so with all of these changes, it's basically made the game dead, and it just shows you how many creeps are on this thing. Sometimes a game can be banned because of bullying. But what does that even mean? Well, this all happened in a pretty innocent game called Flex Your Account Age, where it would do exactly what it says in the name, showing how old your account is above your head. That is literally it, and yet even this was worthy of a ban from Roblox, all because everyone was bullying each other for having new accounts. But that's nothing compared to the ban wave that just took down thousands of games this month. Ever since Roblox added age ratings, they gave everyone a deadline, and if your game didn't have one, by the start of October, it would be banned. Now this has affected some of the oldest games on Roblox that have been abandoned for years. We have Hotel Elephant, who's been around for 15 years, and people consider it a childhood game, but it was taken off of Roblox because of the whole age rating stuff. That's not all. Other games like Heli Wars Desert Attack, Bloody Mary Awake and Trapped, and Sword Fights on the Heights were also banned even though they've been around since 2008. Players were so angry about this that Roblox is now trying to get them unbanned, and they're literally giving them age ratings themselves. The single most famous game in this video that's banned has to be Brookhaven. I mean, if you play Roblox, you know what this is. I don't gotta explain it. But what you might be thinking is, wait, this isn't banned. I can play it right now. And that's unless you're in South Korea. You see, Korea has actually banned Brookhaven and other games like Gunfight Arena because you could do things like rob banks, shoot innocent players, and more. And yeah, it turns out this is against Korean law because games can't be too violent or let you commit bad crimes. Maybe you prefer some of Roblox's horror games, and if you do, you might recognize the words Baldi Granny. This was a game with over 20 million visits, and it was pretty simple. You just had to escape the school without getting hurt. Except the school was taken from the game Baldi's Basics, and the person chasing you was from a different game called Granny. Now you probably already know both of these, they are super popular, and that's why Baldi Granny was actually banned from Roblox, all because of copyright. Now we don't know if it was Baldi or Granny that was the problem, but if you try and play it now, all you'll see are the words content deleted. It's the very same reason why you could go on Roblox right now, search the word Pokemon, and struggle to find a good game. That's because making a Nintendo-style game is a super fast ticket to getting banned from Roblox. Some games are able to get a ton of players before this happens though, like Pokemon Brick Bronze. This first showed up all the way back in 2015 and got hundreds of thousands of visits. People loved it. You could visit gyms, collect Pokemon. It was perfect for people who didn't have a Nintendo console. You can though probably guess what happened next. Nintendo didn't just ban Brick Bronze, they actually started the trend of copyright striking Roblox maps, and for years, you can't even search the word Mario or Pokemon, not a single game would show up. Nowadays, there are a few knockoffs that call themselves Pocket Monsters or something else to get around it, but it's still a big no-no that can get you banned. So is trying to rip off Minecraft. You see, there used to be a game called Creeper Chaos, and this was super similar. Obviously, it was insta-banned after getting 50 million visits, so players rushed in to copy a copy. Someone else dropped their own version of Creeper Chaos, except they changed a few small things, like making the creepers look more like spiders. Still not enough to escape Minecraft's wrath, because it was also copyright striked and banned forever. The only way now for the game to survive was a complete rebrand, so they were forced to change the whole game into a new one called Creature Chaos. The same thing happened to this game all the way back in 2008, and that's Thomas and Friends. Like, they're not even trying to hide the fact that it was a Thomas the Tank Engine game, but surprisingly, it was online for 13 years before they finally got banned in 2021. And to this day, I don't know why they changed the name of it to TNF Naughty Railway / Cool Bean Style, but hey, there it is. At least the creators didn't get banned themselves, unlike the guy who made Legendary Football. This was a famous game with over 200 million visits, and it basically just let you play American football on Roblox, but in 2018, the creator was banned for selling Robux for real-life cash. With his account gone, it also meant that Legendary Football vanished, and the curse continued, because someone else copied this for their own game named Football Fusion. This became even more popular than the original, with almost 400 million visits, but in 2021, Roblox also banned this one too, because it was using real NFL teams and got a copyright strike. Luckily, it didn't affect these guys too much because they simply released Football Fusion 2, and that now has over 1.4 billion visits. You're probably seeing a ton of patterns here, from copyright problems to games just being too violent or mature, but by far the worst one is of course the online dating games. I told you about Meep City and Shower Simulator, but there's another one that you won't be able to play anymore. It's Raise a Family, and honestly, you wouldn't expect it to be a huge issue considering there are plenty of famous games just like it. I mean, Adopt Me and Ropets. So that's why when Raise a Family suddenly vanished in 2019, people had no idea what happened. But to this day, the biggest rumor is that it was banned because of players using it for dating. Let me know in the comments if you played any of these games, and also thank you guys so much for being some of our first subscribers. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming Blocks.